Hello, it's Dr. Christine Arseneau, Pharm.D, Functional Medicine Certified Health Coach. And I wanted to talk about detox today and specifically concentrating on the basics. There's things we can do for detox, binders, coffee enemas, IV vitamin C, phosphatidylcholine, glutathione. But we really want to look at the basics first and make sure that we're mastering everything that we're doing in our life on a day-to-day basis in order to make those other things go further. Your supplements are going to go further if you're concentrating on the basics first. It's kind of like if you have an overflowing sink and you still have the faucet turned on. You can keep trying to, get water out of the sink, but you're not going to get very far. You're always going to feel behind if you never turn the actual faucet off. So you have to look at the toxins going in as well as the toxins that you're getting out. And so we have a lot of toxins in our world. We have a lot of chemicals and different things, but we also have die-off products of bacteria. If you're dealing with a chronic infection, then you have to get rid of the die-off materials as well. Otherwise, you'll have the Herx reaction. And so detoxing is important when you're dealing with Lyme disease. You want to get rid of that accumulation of excess toxins so that your body can really heal. And so before you go spending money on supplements and things, what can you do in your everyday life in order to kind of get a hold of your toxin situation? So you want to look at the toxins coming into your life and what you can do to limit those so that your body has a better chance to really thrive and to get rid of the other excess things that you have going on. And so what toxins are in your environment? And you can start with, just the air that you breathe, the water that you drink. Those things are so important. So you might need a good quality air filter, water filter. You want to make sure you're drinking enough water. So not just good quality, but also quantity. You want to make sure that you're flushing things through. You need to make sure that you're pooping and you're peeing, because if you're trying to detox and you're not eliminating effectively, then you're just going to cause a buildup and your body's not going to know what to do with those products. So focusing on the basics is important. And so what are some of the big toxins to avoid? Well, look at chemicals in your life. Look at pesticides. So if you are able to eat organic most of the time, that's going to be really helpful. Look at cosmetics, things that you're putting on your body. When you put something on your skin, it's bypassing the liver. You're not able to really filter out toxins. It's getting absorbed right into your bloodstream. So the things that you put on your skin are really important. And so I invite you to look at the Environmental Working Group, and they list household cleaners and cosmetics and things and which ones are more toxic and less toxic. So if you're putting less chemicals on your skin and into your body, then you're going to be less overwhelmed and your body's going to be better able to get rid of the die-off, the things that are being killed, the bacteria in your body from Lyme disease and other co-infections that you might have. Alcohol is another big toxin that should be avoided, and sugar. Those are just going to, drive inflammation, make your body work harder. Your liver's going to have to filter out the alcohol. If you're healing from something, now is really not the time to introduce those things into your body that your body is going to have to deal with and filter out. Gluten, dairy, those are things that may be triggers for people, may cause inflammation, may be something that you want to avoid while you're healing. The pesticides, that's why the eating organic is important. Just taking your shoes off when you come inside the house, avoid bringing any excess germs, toxins into your environment. Mold is a big one. A lot of people with Lyme disease are sensitive to mold. It might be something that you're struggling with. So being aware of what's in your environment. Heavy metals is another exposure that you might want to be aware of. You might also want to look at possible mutations, and maybe your body is having a harder time detoxing because of these mutations. And if you figure out what's going on, you may be able to better support your system so that you are able to eliminate those. Pharmaceuticals are another toxin. It's something that we have to filter out. And I realize that you might need certain pharmaceuticals. They might be benefiting your health right now. There might be certain reasons that you need them. But being aware of that and doing what you can to support your body in that process is important. EMFs, light pollution in general, especially when you're sleeping. So taking electronics out of your room, avoiding light exposure at night, those things can go a long way as well. You know, the things that you do every day, those everyday habits, they're either helping you heal or they're hindering your healing. So if you can focus on those everyday basics, those everyday habits, you're going to just be able to get that much further, because healing, it's not just about one thing, it's about all the things. It's about your lifestyle. It's about the way that you live your life. And in order to heal, you have to become a new person, if you've been sick for a while especially. So you're going to have to really look at your habits and really look at your environment. Plastics is another thing. So getting rid of kitchenware that's not serving you, changing to glass instead of plastic, avoiding non-stick chemicals, that kind of thing. So just really taking a look at all of your household products can go a long way in your healing. So you want to make sure that you're pooping and peeing, and that starts with, drinking plenty of water can be very, very helpful for that, as well as fiber and, phytonutrients. Antioxidants help break down toxins in your body. So if you're eating a wide array of bright, colorful vegetables, that can be really helpful in the detox process as well. Sleep is really important. That's pretty much a whole topic on its own. But while you sleep is when the lymphatic system is detoxing. So that's when your brain does your detoxing. So having good quantity and good quality sleep is really important for your detox as well. We also detox through our breath and through our skin and through our lymph system. So breath work can be helpful. And dry brushing your skin can also be helpful. Saunas, movement, anything that's going to cause you to sweat. So any kind of exercise that you are capable of doing, which, some of you may not be able to do too strenuous of exercise right now, but anything that you can do to get your body moving is going to get the lymph system going. It's going to help you if you're sweating, if you're able to sweat out toxins. And an infrared sauna can be very helpful for that as well. Rebounding. Rebounding is one of my favorite ways to work out and to detox, and that stimulates the lymph system as well. The lymph system doesn't have its own pump. It needs that stimulation in order to get things flowing, and so the rebounding can help with that, as well as lymphatic massage. Epsom salt baths are another great thing that you can do to draw out toxins. I also invite you to look at your mouth health. First thing in the morning, I like to use a tongue scraper. I like to oil pull, do things to get toxins out, and then drink plenty of water first thing in the morning, because your body's detoxing at night and you want to flush those toxins out. Then one thing that's really maybe overlooked is your thoughts and detoxing negativity in general, situations that aren't serving you, relationships that aren't serving you, media, what you ingest, into your mind, anything that you see, the TV shows that you watch, the news that you watch, things that make you feel stressed, things that are not aiding you in healing. It's really about feeling good and realizing that your thoughts create your reality. Your inner world creates your outer world. And so just cleaning up anything in your life that's not serving you, whether it's on the physical level, the soul level, or the mind level. So that was really important for me, is certain relationships that I had in my life that were no longer serving me, and just stress in general and how to manage that. And breath work can be helpful for that. It can help you detox through the breath, but also help with you managing your stress levels. Some people might find, yoga, meditation, journaling, gratitude journals are really helpful as well for just shifting your energy and getting you into a state of receiving. When you're thankful for something, you are receiving more things that you're grateful for. And so detoxing is about more than just the physical level, just like healing in general. You have to consider your mind and your soul in the process as well. And I think that pretty much it covers most of the basics. If you have any other things that you love to do to detox, I know there's, different supplements and things like that. I'm not going to go over all of those because it really is individualized. It depends on the person's situation and where they are in their treatment and what's going on. And again, you want to make sure that things are moving before you start detoxing. You want to make sure that you're able to eliminate appropriately. So I hope you have a wonderful day.